Hello all and welcome to our crochet yet again for another vlog. My name is Mary and I'm coming to you with vlog number 11. I don't know how to do 11 with my fingers. I'm running out of fingers. I'll have to start getting the toes out soon, hey? Anyway, thank you guys for joining us today. If you are joining us new, welcome. If you are a regular, you would know that we have been busy these past few weeks. We have done so much, and now we're nearing the end of all the items that we've done. So we've done crochet alongs, if you will. We've done, in fact, I'll show you what we've done. We've done blanket, join as you go, stitch. We haven't forgotten about it. It is coming. We will be doing the border very soon. Not this week, however, because this week I want to finish our cravat. I wanted to get that done this week because it's not a very big project and it's the smallest crochet along that I have so far. So I wanted to get that done this week. Now our cravat, what do we get up to? Let's have a look. I think I've left the other piece over there. That's not a problem. This is one side of our cravat. As you can see, I still need to weave in those pesky ends. Okay, now with our cravat, who mentioned it? Classy Kim. Classy Kim mentioned that she's a little bit taller than I am. A lot bit taller than I am. a lot of people are a lot bit taller than I am. I'm very tiny. So she decided to do her cravat, make a few extra rows, and that's fine too. If you wanted to make those extra rows because you are taller, then by all means go ahead. I'm guessing probably about another 5 rows on each side. You don't have to, because the cravat is made to be worn like a tie. So you have one side shorter than the other and one side longer. So one, in fact, I'll show you with the original, won't I? You have, it goes like that. So it's actually worn, I keep forgetting how I do it. Can you believe it? There it goes. It's worn where one side can be shorter than the other and one side can be longer than the other. So it looks really long on me as it is. Goes, let me get the stand up there. So it goes like all the way down to there, which is really long for me anyway. So it is worn like a tie. It's worn to be shorter than the average scarf. However, if you want to make it longer, like Classy Kim, by all means go ahead and do that. And I just want to thank Classy Kim for spreading the news about the cravat. She's gone ahead on Facebook and YouTube to spread the news about our cravat. Now, if you would like to visit Classy Kim's YouTube channel or Facebook page, I will leave her details in the description box down below. So that's Classy Kim. And that's our cravat. So what you will do this week for the cravat, you need to have the 2 panels ready. And this week what we'll do, I'll weave in all of the ends except 2, so I can show you pretty much when we're ready to do our border, how to weave in those 2 ends. You probably don't need to know, but I will show you anyway for our newbies, okay? Then we will do, attach the other side to, that way, we will attach the other side to there. Don't forget, don't cast off your second panel. Once you've done this one panel, don't cast off your second one. You're going to use that to join to this panel, okay? So that is that. So we will be completing that this week. It will be the very first tutorial that comes up after this vlog. So it may not be for 2 or 3 days now. I haven't got time on Monday to do any recording, so I may not be able to record till Tuesday, so you won't see it probably till Wednesday. Sorry guys, but it is coming, and that is going to be complete this week. Oh, it's exciting. Okay, that's that. So we still haven't forgotten about the blanket. It is coming, not this week, but it is coming. We haven't forgotten about our mandala. That's coming as well. Not this week, but it is coming. You know what's going to happen? You're going to finish all of the items all at once, and you're not going to know what to do with yourself. You're going to have everything done all at once. And we still have not done a handle, a long handle for our gorgeous bag, nor have we lined it, but we will. It is coming too. Okay. However, this week you will have your cravat And you'll have, by the way, I've uploaded part 2 of our double crochet V-stitch border. I uploaded part 2 last night, so you guys will probably have got it today. And tonight you will get this vlog first thing in the morning tomorrow. My morning, your afternoon, your evening, depending on what country you are from. So we have done part 2 of this border. All we have left to do is part 3. Now part 3 is the actual final row of the border. I did notice with our border here, it does bubble that little bit on the sides, but don't panic too much. When we're done, we are going to wash and block this blanket, and hopefully it won't bubble so much. The top is fine, the tops and the bottom is perfect, but the sides, I have a funny feeling I may have done a few extra stitches in there. Sorry guys, but it's not a bad look. It'll be okay. We'll wash and block it and we'll straighten it all up. It'll be okay. And that's that. I haven't forgotten about the pillow either. Well, we're upside down, sorry. The pillow either. That will be coming too. Again, we have done so much over the past few weeks that we kind of haven't had time to get onto all the new projects that I mentioned. So what we'll do this week, we will finish that, the cravat, and we will finish the border of this blanket. That's about all we're going to do this week, guys. Next week, however, going to be very, very, very busy. And when I say very busy, I mean very busy. We will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, that I get to ram everything in, be able to do the handle for this bag, be able to do a border for our mandala. We won't be able to do the border for the blanket yet, our normal granny square blanket, but that is coming, I promise. We won't be able to start the pillow, I'm afraid. You're looking at probably 2 more weeks for that. What else do I need to talk about this week? It's not as much to talk about. I'm not going to make it a very big vlog. I am going to say, however, we are this close, and I mean this close, to our giveaway. I cannot do the giveaway until we reach 2,000. I think the last time I checked, which was early this morning, we were up to 1,780. I could be wrong. Yes, no, I'm right. That's what it was. That was early this morning. We are now, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that, on a Sunday evening here in Melbourne, Australia. So one never knows, do they? Now, all we need to do is reach that 2,000 mark, then I can advertise our giveaway. However, during the week this week, I still haven't bought the crochet hook for the giveaway. So that's kind of all right because we're not ready to do it yet anyway, so I've got another week to get to the city to buy it. The only reason I go to the city is because this particular crochet hook I can't get locally, I'm afraid. It is the Clover Soft Touch. It's the one I use, always use the Clover Soft Touch. I do occasionally use different ones just for fun. The other thing with Clover Soft Touch is it tends to not split your yarn as much. So if you've got one of those yarns that's splitty, very splitty, it's always splitting, the Clover Soft Touch is not too bad. Occasionally it does split the yarn, it happens, it's just one of those things. The yarn is not that, crash hot. So occasionally it does, but most of the times the Clover Soft Touch doesn't, and that's why I like the Soft Touch. There's a little bit of trivia there. Now, Soap Saver bag. I did this quite a few months back, and I figure if I'm going to add something to the giveaway, a little bit extra, I'm going to add one of my bags that I made with our normal soap in it, not the sheep. I'm not going to talk about the sheep. The sheep, if you want to know about the sheep, you've got to go back to vlog 10, and I will pop, I'm already laughing, and I will pop the details to that in the description box down below. And I'll also pop the Soap Saver bag tutorial in the description box down below. So if anybody's interested in making it and they haven't made it yet, that will be in the description box down below. This will go in, however, it will go in with our competition, our giveaway stuff. This on the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I have to think about that. Now, there's another thing I haven't mentioned, and I thought I might. I think I might have mentioned it a couple of vlogs back, that we would probably occasionally, yours truly, without using the YouTube tracker, we'll do some spot giveaways. And those giveaways are from people that I know who comment a lot. from people that I know who put in a whole lot of effort, like Classy Kim, and the lovely, I think it's Jane from Scraptastics. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jane. She has also advertised a lot of my gear and a lot of my vlogs as well. So occasionally I will do a spot giveaway. So after the 2,000 subscriber giveaway, don't despair, I'll also be advertising some of my spot giveaways, and they will be smaller items as well. They're not going to be a huge one like the 2,000 subscriber one is, okay? And I will also, in the near future, when I design my patterns, for those of you who do leave quite a large number of comments in the comment section down below, occasionally I will just give away a pattern to you. Oh, isn't that exciting? Yeah. And these are patterns that are not on YouTube and that will never go on YouTube. So that's pretty exciting. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about. A couple of weeks back, I mentioned that I know how to fix an error on a blanket. Pretty exciting, huh? Now, I don't know, I think I lost myself when I said that too, because yours truly, if I can find the spot, I left a stitch marker on it on purpose, and I bet any money I've taken it off. What is the gamble? Oh no, there it is. Now, yours truly, okay. Now, these are double crochet V-stitch, so you've got 2 double crochets in each section. Yours truly accidentally put just 1 in there. And I thought to myself, I'm going to take those 2 rows undone and I'm going to fix it. No, I decided to leave it so that I can do a tutorial on how to fix that without taking rows undone. Ooh, pretty exciting, huh? And that is what I'm going to do. It may be this week, it may be next week. It's going to be a very short tutorial, probably looking at about 7 to 10 minutes maximum, maybe less if I'm quick enough. And because it's just adjusting one little stitch, it shouldn't take that long. Taking a stitch off, however, a little bit more difficult, but it can be done. It can be done. If you've put 4 double crochets in here instead of 2, it can be fixed. Oh, you're wondering how? Well, I'm just going to show you how to add a stitch in this blanket because I've messed it up. In the near future, I'll be showing you how to subtract. So you don't have to take all your rows undone. If it's for you, personally, if it's for me and I'm crocheting for someone else, I will take the rows undone. And if I've done 10 rows of 2,000 stitches a row, I will take those 10. Not that I'm going to do 2,000 stitches a row, but I will take the rows undone because I'm very pedantic about it. However, if it's for me personally and I'm going to pop over the couch, I'm not going to fuss too much, I will add the stitch, but it will look so professional, you won't even see the stitch added. Trust me, you're going to love it. You're going to love that thing. It's not something I learned from anybody. It's something that I played with every time I messed up. I thought, let me try something new, let me try something new. And I tried it and tried it and tried it until I perfected it. And I'm very excited that I have. So there you go. What else can I tell you guys? Like I said, it is going to be a very short vlog. Quite a few months way back. Probably talking about when I first started YouTube. I started off doing small stitches and showing you certain stitches. And when I showed you something like a double crochet stitch, the next tutorial I did a blanket or something on just a double crochet stitch. Then I showed you something on the V-stitch, and when we did the V-stitch, we did the blanket, the double crochet V-stitch blanket. So over the next few weeks, after I finish all these blankets, they're all going to be finished, all our items that are not finished yet, they're going to be done. Then you will get things like your pillow, along with the odd stitch. So I'll have a tutorial on, say, I don't know, crocheting in the back loop with a double crochet, half double crochet in the front. Something weird like that. There'll be some weird stitches to come because every time I show you a new stitch, I will be doing a project on that stitch. Now, we've been doing the double crochet V-stitch now for quite a few months. We've also been doing your normal double crochet stitch, which is the granny square blanket, for quite a few months, with even in the cluster sets, even in your bag, it's all double crochet V-stitch. We're going to start changing it up and making it a little bit different, making it a bit more exciting. Something, I don't know what you want to call it, just something different for a change. We are so going to move in a different direction. We're still crocheting. I've been thinking of doing the Call the Midwife blanket, so that would be interesting. We may do it if I get enough response to this vlog and someone says, yes, let's do it. No, we won't do it. Yes, we'll do it. Or we could do the obvious, the corner to corner blanket. We could do that as well. Or we could do, we are doing the corner to corner pillow, or we could do the corner to corner pillow with maybe kind of a zigzag stitch at the back, so we could practice our zigzag. I haven't really decided. Over the next few weeks, we're going to finish all these big items that we've got lying around. And while we're doing that, I'm going to do some drawing and sketching and, you know, just playing around with some ideas. If you have any ideas of things that you would like to see me do, then by all means, pop it in the comment section down below and I might accommodate. I know a lot of people have already asked. There is something exciting coming I forgot to mention. I probably should have mentioned, should keep it for the next tutorial, but I won't, I'll tell you, because I can't keep those things to myself. When we ordered the yarn from Belle May Yarns, you know, this gorgeous soft yarn, the merino soft, when we ordered that yarn, I couldn't decide what to do with it. I had a granny square blanket in mind. However, when I had a chat with my daughter, because she's going to help me with this, she's thought about things and said, let's do something different. Let's try a Lovey. Shh, don't tell anyone. So we're going to do a Lovey. Now, with a Lovey, I don't know what kind of stuffed animal we're going to put on there, whether we do an animal or not, whether we do a fruit, because that can happen, whether we do a person, well, not a physical person, not a real one. Can't go sticking real ones on blankets, can we? Sorry, I've lost it again. No, stay focused. Okay, when we do the Lovey, we might do like a doll or something on there, our own kind of design, our own design doll, if you will. So it won't be anything that anybody else has done. It will be a Lovey and a Lovey that everybody else has done, but the actual stuffed toy on the Lovey, that won't be. Okay, I did think about doing koala, being the fact that we're here in Australia, but yours truly doesn't have any grey. I bought every colour here except the grey, and I don't have any white either, so I can't even put the ears for the koala. My daughter did say we could make ourselves a multicolour koala. That could be interesting. We were even thinking of doing a rainbow Lovey, and that would have been fun too, but we don't have enough colours for that either. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of sketching, a little bit of drawing, playing with colour, playing with designs, but we are in the future going to be doing a Lovey. And that will come with the interview that I will be doing with my daughter Frances. So she will start off the Lovey for me, or I will start it off. I haven't decided which one of us will start it off. I believe she's better at doing amigurumi, I think it's called, amigurumi. She's better at doing amigurumi than I am. She's also better at crochet than I am. Don't tell her. Shh. So she's much better at doing amigurumi than I am. So I'll let her maybe concentrate on the amigurumi side of it, and I'll decide what we're going to use for the Lovey, for the actual crochet part. Whether we're going to do a point star kind of Lovey, or whether we're going to make it a granny square Lovey. Haven't decided. I'm going to be doing some drawing, some sketching, having some fun. If you have any ideas, again, I don't mind hearing your ideas, and I may choose your idea. And if I choose your idea, there's another giveaway for you. So please, guys, put your ideas in the comment section down below. If not, I'm going to go ahead and do some sketching. If you give me an idea and I've already thought about it, I'm happy to do your idea first, and then I'll do another Lovey on my idea as well. So, hey, it's a win-win situation, isn't it? All right, what can I say, guys? This is all we've done this week. This is all we're doing next week. Don't forget, to get ready for these 2 items this week. That's what we're up to. You've been watching Vlog 11. My name is Mary, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you can receive these tutorials and future ones in your inbox. And Ciao for now.